Hello everyone, this is Shubham. So welcome to our RPA or UiPath tutorial chapter 2. So over here in this so in last video, if you know, we have already discussed and we have already created our first robot test. So in this, we're gonna create something or we're gonna prepare something for our data stripping. So what is data stripping? So grabbing the text from somewhere, right? So it can be so there are four kind of stuff in UiPath: get full text, visible text, and OCR text. So OCR text is nothing but kind of take text from image or PDF. So you see, if you have been using Cypress or Selenium or Protractor or any other automation tool for that case, you won't be able to fetch the text or grab the text from image. Oh, sorry, you're right, image or scan copy. But in RPA, you can do that. In UiPath, you can do that. So that is gonna be discussed. Another thing, getting text from browser, right? So these are a few things we're gonna discuss in this lecture. In the next lecture, I guess from now on. So for that, before working on browser, there are two prerequisites you need to follow on. First would be the plugin of UiPath. Second would be you need to select the option of UI automation. Both of them I'm gonna show you. While launching your UiPath Studio, we're gonna deal with this first thing, which is Chrome browser related thing, where you need to add the plugin. So it is getting launched. Now, when it has been launched, what do you need to do? You need to go to tools and on whatever browser you want to work, just click on that browser and trying to add the extension. So for me, it has already been done. That is why it is showing like this. For you, if you're gonna be new, click on it. It will ask you to close all your Chrome browser related processes. Once you have closed it, then it will install that plugin into your extension. Then you're gonna open it and enable it, right? So let's see. I'm gonna open it and let's see whether it is there or not. So we'll see. UiPath automation is already there. Now let's see. I am opening one site. This is the basic site I've opened, right? Open card. So from here, I need to take the text of this, everything you need to create, scale, and run your business. And then I am gonna print it on our message box. Now, without doing any delay, let's go to our process. Click on the sample learning process. This is what we have been working on. We have created our first test case where we have done a robot test for automation related stuff on Notepad. So again, let's not go to our robo first test XML file. We'll create new one, flowchart. Okay. So we'll name it something as data scraping, right? Close it. It has been created, right? This is the flowchart, and under this flowchart, I am willing to provide a container. So like something sequence. So you're gonna place it over there. Sequence has been done. Let's open it now. Now the process starts. So in the first robot test, if you've seen, before trying to opening Notepad, because Notepad is an application, we have invoked open application. Over here, because we are working on browser, we'll write open browser. See, you have option over here. You just drag and drop it over here. Done. Now I need to paste your URL here. What is the URL of this? Opencard.com. Go. Again, you can paste it over here. You can paste it in the URL. Okay. Under double.com. Done. Another thing you need to be think of what is kind of the browser you want to select, right? So I am working on Chrome. I am going to select the Chrome. So browser type is Chrome. You can come over here. You can go to the properties and you're going to select your browser. Then when it's trying to work on your this container, so this browser related in every particular thing, you're gonna keep it in this do folder, right? So next thing is what? When this browser has been launched, next thing you're trying to grab the text from that particular home page, right? Now for getting text, nothing but simple activity called get text. Simple. And get text is where this one. So it is saying UI automation element control. I have not shown you one more thing, right? Second thing, second prerequisite working with browser is UI Explorer. You need to go on, click on UI framework, select the UI automation. Okay, now it has been done. Close it. Now second thing is get text. Again, two things, either you can drag and drop or you can click it over here. So I'm gonna go drag and drop, getting the text. Now it is asking you from where you want to take the text on browser. See, it is like mentioning element inside the browser. When I click on it, see again it is right there. So what is the keyword I've told you? Shift F2. You can just go 3, 2, 1. And now again it is focusing. So I'm gonna take the text for suppose this the best free and open source e-commerce platform. Done, right? So it is saying this is h1 type, and now you can also see what is kind of locator is it has got from the DOM to automate this particular stuff. We can see that, right? So how are we going to see that? We're going to click on this particular option menu, and we see what selector it has selected for the locating that particular object locator. So it is selecting this particular stuff. You can see. Done. Now click on OK. We're going to discuss and we're going to work more on this in future lecture. Another thing, now you need to print it, right, on a message box. Before that, when you're taking this get text, somewhere you need to store it as well, right? So, and where you're gonna store it? You're gonna store it over here. So this is the target input. This is the target input, but output value you need to store somewhere. So I'm gonna give it a name sample. In sample, I'm storing it. Okay, sample text. Done. So it will store this text under this sample text. Now the next thing would be print it on a message box. So I'm gonna write this message box. Is there? It's not the MSG box. It's not the box. See, message box. So I got the message box. I'm gonna drag and drop it over here. See, message box has come up. Now need to create a variable, right? Because message box you need to pass this like in message box, like this particular thing you need to print, or you need not to give something from your end. You are not providing input as from user, you're taking it from browser. So this variable we need to pass it over here. Let's see, we're gonna click over here, we're gonna create a variable. So what are the variable name we have given over here? That is simple text, right? Copy this, paste it over here as a variable name. So see, this variable type is string because we are trying to take this string. Its scope is do. We can change the scope anytime, but while why we are not changing it, because it is under do particular scope box only, right? So let it be over there, and default enter a VB expression. You can give any default value, but we don't provide that. We are not we are not going to provide in this particular lecture because we don't need it. Now the sample text we just need to provide over here because it has got it, the value in that. See, it is trying to take that as a string. We're going to pass sample text, we're going to save it, and now what are we going to do? We're going to try to run it, and again we'll see some error. What error? Data scraping does not have a start node. The same thing, we are in flowchart, so that is why we need to have the starting node. Place it like this somewhere. Okay, why it is not connected? Save, run. Okay, sample text invalid. Let's see why is it showing this error. It says sample have not changed, no further action required to complete the restore. Invalid L value. Do we need to provide double inverted comma over here? Let's try and see that. And now let's try to run it. Again, it says invalid L value expression, reference expression. Okay, let's try to resolve that. Okay, the flowchart does not have a scrapping start node, that is there. Now it is running. So now first step is gonna open the browser. It is launching the browser. See, it has printed that particular message. What is the message? The best free and open source e-commerce platform. The best free open source and e-commerce platform. You're gonna click on OK. You'll reach to your UI path. It has done, it has completed the execution, it is providing you the time that in this particular amount of time I have completed a test. So this is our first test for data stripping. And no need to be worried anything on anything, right? You can have like any text, you can have it over here. Suppose you want to delete this, or suppose you want to take some other text as well, right? So nothing, you just go select get text, drag and drop, indicate on the browser. Now I need to take the text of suppose register. Okay, I've clicked it register. Okay, now I need to provide the value. So suppose I'm gonna provide register as registers only, right? Register. The next thing, you need to have it to print in the message box. So okay, so when register has been done, again, you know, right, from here also you can do select this, do this message box. It has been done. I'm gonna select that, create another variable, pass it the value over here, pass the value over here, save it and try running it. It says register invalid LW reference. Okay, okay, I guess now let's see whether it's running or not. Okay, wait, double and comma. Now it has started running, and it is again trying to open the browser. The first message box is this, the second message box is register, so you need to click on register. So in the next lecture we're going to see, because we are trying to keep on clicking on message box, right? So accepting this value that okay, this is the value I've given it to us, now click on okay, and this is the value I've given it to us. Now we need to see, and we're gonna see over in the next video or next chapter that what other methods you have to print the value or to retrieve the value, to see the value, that thing, and the other few methods of getting text. So one of the is one of the thing we have discussed, to how to text the, how to take the text or how to retrieve the text, how to grab the text from browser. So till the time we people just create your one sample robo test and try to fetch something, and we're gonna see in like you guys in the next lecture. And yeah, definitely we're gonna discuss something about OCR image text or something like visible text or full text, anything except this. So let's not wait too much, and thank you so much.